Okay, here is our second story for lesson 29. Fossil fish found. The year was 1938. A strange guest had found its way on board the I think it's Nareen, a fishing boat sailing off the coast of South Africa. It was a huge fish with steel blue eyes and a pale blue body with silver markings. The fisherman had never caught anything like it. The fish acted strangely, too. It crawled slowly across the boat's deck on fins that looked like stubby legs. It oozed thick oil from its body and bit the boat captain's hand. Then, about 3 hours after its capture, it died. Old Forelegs, as the fisherman named it, had no value in the food market, but it was very unusual. The captain called Marjorie Courtney Latimer, who sometimes displayed odd fish in her museum in East London, South Africa. This was not just any old fish. It was a living fossil that caused a worldwide stir. Old Forelegs turned out to be a coelacanth, a fish that first lived about 400 million years ago. Until 1938, scientists had only seen fossils of this kind of fish. They believed it had been extinct for 70 million years. Here's a kind of a close-up picture, if you didn't see it in the reading I sent you earlier. It says, coelacanths are sometimes called dino fish because they were around even before dinosaurs. Unable to identify it, Ms. Courtney Latimer wrote to a scientist named J.L.B. Smith. Dr. Smith, an expert on fish, was excited. It sounded to him like the lost coelacanth. By the time he managed to reach East London, the fish had been stuffed and its organs thrown away. Still, he could tell it was a coelacanth. Dr. Smith spent the next 14 years looking for another one. He put up posters in places all along Africa's east coast. He offered a cash reward to anyone who found one. And all along the eastern coast of Africa, these dots here, as you can see in the key there, the red dots on the map show where the coelacanths have been caught. Since 1938, about 200 of them have been found in these waters being here along the eastern coast of Africa and in Indonesia over here. In 1952, Dr. Smith heard that fishermen in the Comoros Islands near Madagascar had caught a coelacanth. Madagascar is this land right here off the eastern coast of Africa. He rushed to see it and was surprised to learn that the men had caught this kind of fish before, but threw them back in the ocean because they were not good to eat. Since the discovery of Old Forelegs, a number of coelacanths have been found, but they are still rare. Many consider this fossil the most important scientific discovery of the 1900s. Fun fact, scientists believe that the coelacanth can live up to 100 years. So clearly they're still around. Here's a picture. Look at these kids are splashing around like it's fun. If I saw that thing in the water, I would be freaking out. But they don't seem to be frightened by it, so it must not be terribly violent. Although it did say that it bit the captain's hand over here. Nonetheless, a very cool find and a very, very old fish.